Hi, everybody. This is Janet D, the PT. As a licensed physical therapist, I actually am going to teach you how to get up off the floor after a fall. You ready? Let's go. Okay, so I have this really nifty handout of some of the basic steps that we need to follow through in order to get up off the floor after a fall. Now, what this worksheet tells us is like the sequencing of the steps, okay? But it doesn't talk about how we are feeling when we fall, okay? So for this first section on preparing to get up after the fall, first we have to get through the shock and the pain of, oh my gosh, I fell, okay? Now, before we actually start to get up, one, if you already have one of those emergency buttons, I would go and press it, okay? Because there's no guarantee that you're going to get yourself up, so you might as well also have people ready to come and help you, okay? Two, okay, after the shock and the pain starts to wear off a little bit, we have to come up with our game plan. Okay, and this is where we start getting into this prepare section, okay, about really looking around at our surroundings because you never know where you're going to fall. So being able to kind of scan the area to see, okay, where can I crawl to in order to get myself up off the floor, okay? And then that goes into our second part of our plan, okay? And this is all about rising up off the floor. Now, what's important about this is you have to be able to crawl before you can walk, right? Or to stand. And so that's why we have to go from this rolling position to a kneeling or a crawling position, okay? And then from crawling, we start to get into a kneel position. Now, some of the advice that I give my people is to go slow and steady, okay? And when you're ready to start to rise, you want your strong leg to lead, okay? So in this picture, you could see that it's her right leg. Okay, so now we start to go into, we found the chair, we're trying to rise up, right? So she goes into a tall kneel. Okay, so her hands are on the chair. She goes into a tall kneel and she pulls herself up. Okay, and then happy as a clam, she's like, oh my gosh, I got myself up. Okay, yeah, that's all well and good, right? That you're able to get yourself up from the floor, but you need to tell someone, okay? Because we need to start seeing, is there a pattern? Is this something that we could have prevented? Okay? Is something else going on in your body that caused that fall? So, don't try to hide that you fell. Okay? Tell someone. And especially, come and see me. See a PT. There are so many things that I could do to help you out. And not to mention be able to practice this, because as we get older, falls do happen. So you might as well practice it with a friend. If you really like this video, go ahead and press like, share, subscribe, tell your friends and neighbors. Janet D, the PT.